We've been here so many times, and we still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Zabel. He signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. Kate Scott and Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And off we go from Dallas. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football is in front of major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that will be the key to the longevity of his career.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Fields out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Giants.
Mason gets it from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Cut out left. He's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's 4th down. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott. First play throwing for Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Here's 2nd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Chris Jones. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air, Prescott. It's complete to Johnston, now right. And he's brought down at the line. Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Now's Prescott again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern if they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. First play in the drive. There's Mason. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on the 2nd down as well.
They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. There's a dive up the middle. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
That's not going to show up as a 1st down gained on the stat sheet, but I don't think they are disappointed with the results. Hey, listen, that's good yardage and a nice change of pace for their ground game.
The Giants are set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he gets it away from his end zone. He'll just call for a fair catch here, and what incredible field position for them after that kick. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Short pass brought in. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Giants.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Dak now from the gun. It's complete. This is Olave. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Davis gets it from the gun. Over to the right. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
No run. Davis. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another shot here for Davis. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. You've got explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Mevis able to knock it through, and that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fielded at the 7. Takes out a one-stop. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now here comes the New York offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be second down. Now Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Mason. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jalen Johnson with the stop. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Running once more with Mason. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Fields on 3rd. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. To the left side, and Johnston has it. They're not getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Giants offense all set to get started. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
You know, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, who will say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Mason. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Here's 2nd and 11. Now here he goes. Escapes a defender. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First
On
down.
the keeper, here's Fields. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, it's Mason. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Man in motion here. Play action now. It's Fields. He brings it in. And in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Giants 7, Cowboys 3.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Throw finds Johnston. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
From the gun is Prescott. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down. Here's Davis. And he has this down to the 34. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go again with Davis. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Second play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
Prescott here from the gun. Held in by Olave, left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10.
Davis takes it straight ahead. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Prescott takes off with it. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal. Davis. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out. All right, they worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Nevis with a point after, and the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Giants 7.
Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
On the toss, here's Mason. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Giants, who are facing 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
And it's 3rd down.
Fields now on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First down, Giants.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They send him left out of the slot. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting missed to the opposing 46. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll give it to Mason. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Steps up and he's running with it. And a nice gain here, but it stops short of the first. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Fields out of the gun. 3rd down. He's running for it. And he's tackled for no gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. Hill back deep to return. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Cowboys are headed out, and we're going to see Ray Davis. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. That's complete to Komet on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's a pickup of 6.
This time, they'll keep it on the ground. Rolling through the tackle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Davis up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So now here's 3rd and 5.
12 yards on the play. Leads to
Play action, Prescott. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
no gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Putting a receiver in motion.
21-yard line.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Fields out of the gun. Waddle makes the catch. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Giants first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Off play action, it's Fields. That one's Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And that's good for a gain of 5. That play. They'll run for it with Mason. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll motion a tight end left. 1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa there to bring him down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to stay crossed at the 3. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Olave on the slant. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Gets 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Dak. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's good for Cowboys 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes could turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. This one's nabbed by Komet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. It's caught left side by Hill. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49.
2nd down run by Davis. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And they're up against it, 4th down coming up. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They're going to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Fields looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Fields on third. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Let's start with a give to Davis. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Worthy now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Draw play here. It's Mason. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
He's keeping it. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Fields sneaking it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. This is Metcalf working out right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
1.
46-yard line.
He takes it himself. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down.
First down, Giants.
A give to Mason. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Now he takes it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down, Giants.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Made at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Has it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First and goal, New York.
No run here, it's Mason. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle.
Cowboys rush it in, and they bring it down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Fields to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Trying again following the sack. The right side cut by Olave. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Prescott here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at a 4th down. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond the 3 and out.
The Giants are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down, New York.
Here's Harvey running from his own read. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, New York.
Play action, Fields. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This is taken in at the 13. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Dak to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
And the Cowboys, first
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas.
First and 10 at the
Cowboys with a
46-yard
little
line.
more work to do to win it here. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, Prescott. Throw outside, hauled in by Komet. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Good throw to Hill on the RPO. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10.
He is to throw. Stays in the pocket. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Giants using their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Handoff here to Davis. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. It's caught at the 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Brooks. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. That's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Worthy now to return it. Jukes one defender. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants offense all set to get started. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
He'll look to throw it. Now he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Space pass for 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Setting up to pass.
First down.
Gets him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Gain of 14. First down, Giants.
And we're down to 31 seconds after he clocks it. With half a minute left, here comes second and 10. Now Fields. Setting up the screen. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
To Xavier Worthy. A gain of 9.
Here he goes, one final shot. Let's step up, and there he goes. And Field slides down safely as he picks up the first. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.